Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Malcolm here on Malcolm Talks. I want to show y'all something, man, because I'm quite perturbed. Look at this. We have some type of water leak. It was a water main break. I called the city, the water folks. They were supposed to come clean this up and fix it. I don't know what's going on. You know, the water pressure is actually much lower in the house right now. This has been running for about going on 2 weeks now, and they said they would have somebody out within 7 to 10 business days. That didn't happen. Look at all this water. It's just running down from the top of from our yard. You know, I got people coming up to my house, knocking on the door like, hey, you know, your water's been running like that for a long time. I said, I know. I'm trying to figure out what the hell going on. But yeah, this don't look good, man. Look at this. It's like causing a little flood, basically. One of the main things I'm concerned about is the fact that I don't want to be charged for anything, of course. I'm definitely not paying if my water bill is high. I won't be paying for that, so they can forget about that. But at the same time, it's causing me an inconvenience because it's like, it's causing my water inside the house to be affected. You know what I'm saying? Like I took a shower last night, man. It's like taking a shower with a teapot. The water just barely, the water pressure is not there, bro. And that's not good. So I called them yesterday. They said, oh, we'll have somebody out within 24 hours. We really appreciate your business. And, you know, everybody's just been so backed up here lately. And, you know, we've got so many people out that, you know, trying to get out and get to you, but we're going to have somebody there right away. I'm like, oh, okay. I wonder if y'all dragging y'all feet because of the demographic that I live in. I wonder. Because if I was in Alpharetta or Buckhead, y'all probably be there right away. And see, these are the kind of things I think about. And I try not to be negative about it, but we pay our water bill just like anybody else. You know. So comment down below, man. What do you think I need to be doing about this? And is there something I'm not thinking about? I'm not about to try to fix it myself. I don't know what happened. It's just the thing started overflowing. There's clearly a leak or a break or something, and it's happening on that little water meter underneath. Been flooded like that for the last, man, it's about 2 weeks. About 2 weeks. When I first saw it, I didn't think anything of it. I was like, let me just call the people. They'll come out here and fix it. 1 week went by. I said, oh, okay. Maybe they just, you know, got to make a quick couple phone calls and put some things in order before they send somebody out. Nah, it's been too long, man. And they've been giving me the runaround, and it's starting to worry me a little bit. I'm like, damn, do I need to be trying to fill up bottles just in case? Like it's SHTF? Do I need to become a prepper? Do I need to be having gallons of water on the side just in case the water just stops? It's nerve-wracking, man. I got all these other things going on. It's just something I don't have time to be thinking about right now. When you pay your water bill, you expect the water to flow. You don't expect to have a large pond in your front yard with never-ending water. Where's all this water going? It looks like it's being wasted. And they act like they don't care. They keep telling me the same thing over and over again. I'm like, man, y'all better come fix this, man. And then, of course, they said, and then, you know, once we fix it, we'll give you the invoice so that you can send it to the water company or whoever. I'm like, I thought y'all was the water company. Well, no, you know, we got to determine whether or not it's the, because we're renting our house right now. We got to determine whether or not it's that or this. I'm like, well, y'all better do something because Malcolm ain't paying it. I ain't going for it. You can forget about it. There's no telling how much that water bill might be $1,800. I would not be surprised if that water bill is $1,800 on the low end because the water's been running nonstop like that for the last 2 weeks. And it looks like it's a lot more water than it would just be if you turned on your tub or your faucet. It's a lot of water running down through there, man. And you know, when you take a shower, the water pressure is supposed to be more than a damn flower pot. They're one of the little flower sprinklers, man, that you do like this, does water sprinkle out. We're not doing bushcraft. I'm not outside in the woods, man. I'm in my house. That water needs to be hot, and it needs to have great water pressure. So we really got two problems. I have a broken water meter in the front. I have no idea how it happened. Y'all need to come out and take a look at it and let me know. And number two, it's affecting the water pressure. I called back up there and spoke to one of them people, man. They were like, okay, so let me just get this right, sir. You're having a problem with your water pressure. I said, you know what? So y'all trying to play with me, man. Stop playing with me, man. I said, the water meter is broken in the front yard. It's a flood in my front yard. That's what's affecting the water pressure. The water meter is what needs to get fixed. Don't have somebody come out here looking up under the sink talking about, well, the pressure look good. No, sir. It's the flood in front of the house. I got all kind of debris done washed up, looked like a little beaver tried to put a dam in front of my house, man. From the sticks and the debris that's been washed away. Then they had the nerve to ask me, oh, well, we just have a few questions, sir. Has there been any sinkholes in your yard? They asked me this like on the second day when I called them. Is there a sinkhole or anything like that that has come about from the water? I said, no, not yet. Not yet. But by now, shit, it is probably a sinkhole back there. And ain't no telling what, man. It's probably Grand Canyon back there in front of the house now. Because, you know, you got that sod sitting up on top. There's no telling what's happening underneath. Man, I might step on that thing you might step on that. If I stepped on that grass, there's no telling what might happen. It might be quicksand underneath there. Because when they put these houses up, man, a lot of times they use rocks as the foundation because they don't have enough dirt or whatever, and they're trying to make things level and make the house look nice and pretty. Come to find out, man, that ain't dirt. Them rocks. So as all that water is rushing through there, man, it might be dislodging some of those rocks. Who knows? That whole thing just might shift if you try to walk on it now. So I need to call him back and be like, yep, I got a sinkhole, I got a flood, I got quicksand, I got all that, man, in front of the yard. Come fix this. Send somebody out there to come fix this, man. And yes, I'm black. Is that gonna be a problem? Because we pay taxes and we pay the bill just like everybody else. I just paid my water bill. It was $248. I mean, now mind you, I was a couple of months behind, but I paid it and I kept it moving. Next thing you know, my water main breaks, or the water meter, or whatever. I'm on the phone with the people. They're like, well, sir, was it a water main break, a water meter break, or was it a water? I said, I don't know which one it was. It's broke. It's a flood. Well, is it in front of, because I have a satellite image of your house. Is it the water main in front of the tree on the left side, or is it? I said, ma'am, if I work for Watershed Management, maybe I would have that information for you. But there is a little rectangular box in front of my house. It looked like it's about the size of an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper off the printer. It's about that size. It's sitting there floating because there's water coming up from out of the ground, ma'am. Do you want me to put on some scuba gear and go down there and take pictures so that you can get a better understanding of what's going on? Or do you want to send somebody out here? Let me talk to your supervisor. It's ridiculous. They keep telling me this. They keep lying to me, man. And I told him, I said, look, I said, ma'am, it's not your fault. I understand that. You're just doing your job. But I said, ma'am, could you please just tell me the truth? If it's going to be Thursday, they need to be out on Thursday. If you tell me a date, I'm going to hold you to that. I'm not trying to rush you. You can tell me they'll be out next week. I'll be like, well, damn, that seems like a long time, but okay. When next week? Because see, grown folks, we have lives, we have schedules, we have obligations. are not on your time. So please fix this. This is a public service announcement, man, to the Atlanta Housing and Water Authority, or whoever it is, watershed management. We have a problem on our hands, and it's a flood right in front of my front yard. I've had several people knock on my door. Hey, man, just letting you know, man, you know, it's a flood in the front yard, man, water coming out of there. Did you know about that? Yeah, I knew about it. I appreciate you saying, you know, I appreciate you letting me know. Another time I get a knock at the door. I'm talking about somebody beating at the door. I said, man, who is this? Walked outside. It's an old lady who's been jogging around the neighborhood wanting to let me know that there's a flood in the front of my yard and I need to call somebody and do something about it. I said, ma'am, thank you so much for letting me know that. I already knew and we're working on it, but thank you. So essentially what this is starting to make us look like, me and my family, it's starting to make us look like we don't take care of our responsibilities. And I don't like it. I don't like all these random people coming up to my house, knocking on the door, telling me that it's a flood outside. The Amazon lady dropped me off a box. She said, sir, I want to let you know too, there is a flood in the front yard. I said, yeah, I know. She said, yeah, that's a lot of water. That's water your children could be playing in. They could be swimming in it. You know what I mean? It's just going straight down in the sewer. I said, you know what? You're right. You're absolutely right about that. And thanks for bringing that up, and thanks for dropping off my package. So, man, this is something that is becoming embarrassing. It has become inconvenient. And it has almost become worrisome at this point because I have a little anxiety. I'm thinking my water's going to completely shut off one day while my wife and son are at home trying to do whatever they need to do. Stop playing. Fix it. This is Malcolm. You're on Malcolm Talks. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Comment down below, man, if you have any tips or techniques or things that I should tell these people to make them hurry up and take me as a priority. It's starting to piss me off. And like the video, subscribe. I'm gonna holler at you guys next time, man. Maybe I need to go just buy me an ark and just sit out in front of the front lawn in a little canoe or something. All this water. Anyway, peace.